Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Friday night here at Heroes and Hooligans.
One of those days.
The talk of the D100 messed with you so much.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, gang.
Time is a man-made construct. We don't follow it here.
Hey, gang. Fred Durst had it right. It's just one of those days.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
Welcome back to another Friday night here at Heroes and Hooligans, where we are back playing Concentricity, Echoes of Eden. It's episode 9, gang. We're halfway through. Well, a little more than halfway. And we are going to be seeing what happens in the fragile futures of our characters. With me tonight, as always, I have Hooli playing Yakruta, Mags playing Dr. Archie Edric, Vinny playing Mark Swank Gedge, and Gabby playing Aurora Evard. Would someone like to recap for us? Looks like it's Maggie.
Looks like Maggie didn't read the notes and doesn't know what the fuck is going on, so...
I wasn't even there.
All right. Well, and actually, to be fair, I didn't touch my nose. Last time on Concentricity, our players fled the workshop of Dr. Archie Edric with a trailer towed by two drift bikes. Had a horrible biking accident which almost killed Archie's friend, and did kill a Sovereign Syndicate outreach partner who stopped by to make sure that Archie had a soul chip for the next month. Or at least that's what he said. Yakruta taking this outreach partner's gear and fleeing the scene separately from Vinny and Archie, found that a squad was tracking him, and it seemed like, I'm sorry, something just distracted me. Oh, shout out to Vinny, who's guest streaming this. I didn't realize that.
On Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, go check Vinny out if you get a chance. Wait until after we're done, though.
Okay.
The ADHD be popping today. Upon arrival, though, to the 24th floor, our party is split, with Tony, Archie, Mark, and Double Zed deep in the bowels of the city.
Dale.
And Dale, you're right, I forgot about Dale.
I
Deep
didn't.
in the bowels of the city. Yakruta, having just gotten to the back door of a safe zone and finding herself faced with a servitor of the Synarchy, and one Aurora Evard just waking up in the hospital. And that is where we'll start. The buzzing of the lights above you, the sheets against your skin, clearly clean from the stench of the heavy stench of detergent and bleach wafting off of them, but you don't think they've seen a drop of fabric softener in their entire existence, because these are the scratchiest sheets you ever lain on. And the slow and steady beep, 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 beep of your heart rate monitor as you lay here, fairly recovered, but waiting to be discharged.
Oh,
Go-
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is there anybody in the room with me?
There is not right now. To give you a little bit of a picture here, you do have a private room. The door, though, is glass with blinds that can be pulled down over it. As of right now, the blinds are open.
Okay. Is
And you're not hooked up to any IVs or anything, but you do have a little pulse ox clip.
okay. I'm gonna stand up and just see if there's like, because I know this is something my dad would have done if there's like guards near the door or something like that.
Yeah, just go ahead, give me a perception check.
Okay. I always forget where perception is. That's a 19.
19. You don't spot any guards that you recognize, but you do spot a number of like security forces actually looking out your window down by the entrances to the hospital.
Okay, so they're like patrolling the hallways to make sure people don't get in versus like
It looks like there are
watching.
guards stationed at the exits that you can see from your room.
Yeah.
I'll say you can take a guess that there's probably about a 70% chance your dad has some people walking around inside too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just don't think they're visible from that little window in your door.
Okay. Then I'm going to okay, in the room, is there a chart of any kind, like a medical chart?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, you've got a medical chart.
Okay. Can I take that and fold it up
Sure.
and put it on my person? I
Yeah,
don't know.
you can take your medical chart. 100%.
Yeah. Some feels like maybe I should have that. Okay, so I'm gonna walk out of my room and find like a nurse or a doctor to talk to about getting discharged.
Yeah, so you unclip your little pulse ox thing so you can leave the room, and you suddenly hear, oh, blue, code blue.
Oh, no.
And doctors begin rushing into the room. Or nurses, sorry.
Okay, question.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to say this thing's wireless. If you're okay with them continuing to monitor your heart rate, you can just leave it on.
No, I was thinking when they said code blue that they're being racist because I'm blue, and so I was going to make a big old deal about that to get them to let me out.
I mean, I'm going to tell you above table, they're not. That's just, that's like, get a crash cart in here. But
yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
My cat just closed the door and knocked my water over. But I would like to leave the room. It's okay if they have like a code blue and come over, whatever. I'm just gonna
You step out of the room, that alarm goes off for a complete lack of heart rate being detected.
Mm-hmm.
And you're immediately, like, two nurses run over to your room, and you can give me a stealth check if you want to try to slip past them.
I don't. I just want to be like, hey, I'm okay. I'm just gonna walk down the hallway a little bit. I just want to get some.
It's probably best to wait for the doctor to come in and, let you know everything that's going on and make sure you're okay.
Okay, well, can the doctor come?
Well, there's a lot of patients in this hospital, so I'm sure they'll be along shortly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just walk in the hallway.
We can get a wheelchair brought out for you if you want someone to walk you around.
Aurora is like it would be fun to go on a silly, goofy ride, but I do have somewhere to go. So I'm just gonna say like, no thanks. Is my dad here?
I'm sorry. Which patient are you? What's your name, ma'am?
Aurora Evard?
Aurora Evard. Let me just pull up your chart here. It doesn't look like we have any visitors waiting for you right now. Would you like me to call him?
No. We're nah. We're not that close. And then I have an ability with my like subclass that I want to see if I can use called Way of Suggestion. Someone that I can see within 30 feet of me has to make a wisdom saving throw against my universal save DC, which is 14. On a failed save, you can force the creature to believe or forget a single aspect of this conversation. So I want to see if I can use that to get her or him, the nurse, to be like, "Oh yeah, you can go. The doctor cleared you."
Okay, yeah. So what are you saying to her to make her believe that? What are you saying to make her that you want to try to make her believe?
Would she have recognized the name Evard?
You can give me an insight.
Okay, I'm rolled an 18 plus 4, 22.
It doesn't look. It looks like she looked at the name, registered the last name, but you don't think she connected it to you and your family.
Okay.
She was like, oh, like the rich people.
Okay. So I was just like, I wanted to know if she knew like status wise. Okay, so she knows we're like from the upper levels. We're rich.
Oh, she knows there is a rich family like that. She did not immediately assume that you're not the only Evard family in the world.
Okay. What?
It's a population of 12 billion.
Yeah, well, disrespectful. So I'm gonna say like, oh well, we have some family doctors, and my dad's not here, but I know he would really want me to get checked out by them. I know that this was like an emergency situation, but we have a plethora of healthcare professionals at our disposal. So,
well, you're welcome to sign yourself out against medical advice, but just be aware that your insurance might not cover the visit.
Insurance. I'm rich. I wish IRL. So yeah, I'm gonna sign myself out.
Right. Yeah, you do. You do a little paperwork, sign yourself out against medical advice, and you're welcome to go on your way.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me another perception check, quick though.
Okay. I do want to, or maybe the perception check will answer this. Okay. In the same way I don't understand the D100, the 9 and the 6 always cause problems for me. 13.
13?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, you get your paperwork filled out, and she smiles up at you. Yeah, you're welcome to go. And you did not have to use your feature for that, so you saved your charge.
Okay, sweet. And while I'm walking out, do I notice, like, if any of the... Because you said that there's a chance that some of my dad's people were
That's
there.
What your perception check was for.
Okay, I was just going to see if they were recording with their eyes, so... Yeah. Never mind.
I'm going to say on the 13, you're not able to tell. Would you like to try to sneak past them?
I mean, okay, in character, I don't know whether they are with my dad, but I also would assume that they are. So yes, I think stealth would be a good idea.
Go ahead and check.
Okay, I have this power. Insight.
I'm actually going to say because you failed that perception, though, make the stealth at disadvantage. You don't know everyone that
Oh,
you're
you
hiding.
said this was stealth? I thought you
Yes.
said it was insight.
No.
What I wanted to... Okay, so I'm wondering if this would affect anything. I was going to cast forced camouflage on me to turn invisible.
Let me look that up. Is that just full invisibility?
Full invisibility. Anything I'm wearing, carrying is invisible. The power ends if you attack, cast a power, or otherwise take a hostile action. But it doesn't say rolling with advantage or whatever. I can still roll with disadvantage.
I'll say that cancels out the disadvantage for you, for sure.
Okay, then it is a... Where is
You're
my...
hiding from people you haven't seen, but they can't see you.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Making your way through these hospital corridors, you are slipping around people, making sure you're not bumping into any of the gurneys or anything that are coming through the hallways. Doctors and nurses are rushing to and fro. There are patients everywhere. But you make your way out the front door. Slip past the guards you saw patrolling outside and are able to disappear into the city. Where are you headed, Aurora?
I am going to the address that was given to me by Lillian.
Oh, you're heading down to Edric's Quantum Resonance and Repair.
Yeah. I gotta find her. What level is his thing on?
2.
2? Okay.
Yeah. Archie's got a prime location.
Well, yeah. Well, then that's where I'm headed to find Lillian. I can never remember whether it was Lillian or Lilith. I always
It's
mess it
Lillian.
up. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go see if she's there. How much time has passed that I've been...
It's been about 4 hours since you were knocked unconscious. Did anybody else just lose audio, or is it just me? Okay, it's just me. One moment, please. Oh,
No,
I
no,
can't
no.
hear.
I can see Gabby's
Okay,
mouth.
I can hear you.
Don't hear words.
I couldn't hear Mags when they were talking, so that went.
Oh, because I was muted.
Okay. So it is just.
I was being quiet for once. Also, I couldn't hear Mags. That's not a sentence people say.
Yeah, I know.
Take those words.
Well,
Shut
no.
the fuck
Hey,
up.
sometimes we can't hear you because you're so loud that your mic doesn't pick it up anymore.
Shut the fuck up. run, someone run the banner. I'm fed up already, and I haven't even touched dice yet.
You're still not audible, Gabby.
Thank you, Hooli. It's what we deserve. It's honestly what we deserve.
All right. Gabby, do you want to try?
Still can't hear you.
Go into settings if you haven't already. Go to audio and reselect your mic.
I did.
There we go.
Back.
Sorry. It
No
was
worries.
my interface.
No worries.
Sorry if you heard a loud tapping noise.
All good. All right. You are making your way through the city to the second level. Are you going on foot? Calling a cab?
I would stay as inconspicuous as possible. So
Absolutely. On foot's probably the way you're going to be most inconspicuous. I will let you know it's going to take you probably about 2 hours on foot.
Okay.
So that would be what I'll let you know is that will be pushing the limits of you'll be cutting it very close to the time Lillian told you to meet her.
Yeah. Okay. So then I guess I will take a cab, but I'll use my fake name or whatever. I'm just gonna go by Delilah.
Cool. Just go ahead. Give me either tech or deception.
I prefer deception. I keep rolling 18s. 22.
Okay, yeah. You cash out some of your creds from your account to a stick, so you can pay with the cred stick instead of directly from your account. And you call a cab, and you get dropped off about 30 minutes later in front of a building with an open garage and front door.
Why does it just say E?
Yeah, you see the other letters there, but none of them are lit up.
Okay, I'm gonna I don't want to knock on the door, but I also don't.
It's wide open.
Oh, it's wide open.
Yeah,
Okay, then I'm gonna
both the garage and the main door are wide open, and you can see it is dark inside.
Okay, then I want to do some sort of investigation check to look for any
you don't
traps.
see anything suspicious there.
See if I can find see shadows of people.
We definitely cleaned up after incident.
So you want to go into the building and look around?
Yeah, if I had detect magic-esque type situation, I would be doing that, but I don't. So yeah, I guess an investigation or perception, I'm not sure.
So if you don't want to go into the building, it'll be perception. If you're just looking from outside, investigation if you're going in.
Okay, I'm gonna go in, but kind of stay I'm gonna go in, close the door behind me so that nobody can get me from behind, and then start do an investigation to see if I can see anything.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll me that investigation.
Okay.
As you walk into the building.
That's not good. A 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
You don't notice much. And that's because the first thing you notice as you walk into the room is that your boots are kind of sticking to the ground a little bit with every step. And as you turn to shut the door behind you, you look down. The first thing you see is a dark red stain, still wet, puddled up on the floor here by the door. And the second thing you see is a naked dead man.
Okay, so Aurora is going to gag and be like, okay, and see if I can well, I'm gonna call for Lillian. I'm just gonna be like, hello, but be super hey about it. I'm gonna say oh, are you open? Just to see if it's if the owner of the shop is in here or something. Hey, see if anybody's in there first and foremost.
You do not get a response.
Love that. Okay, so I'm freaking out, but I know that I feel like a dead body definitely shouldn't be here. So, and my feet are covered in blood, so I'm gonna take my boots off and tiptoe around the stain, and then find a place to not necessarily hide, but to sit where I have full view of who could come in and who.
You see a little rolly chair with some tears in the fabric of it from where it looks like maybe metal has rubbed up against it.
Okay.
Right by the central desk of this that has a perfect view of everything else in this building.
Okay. Was it at a desk?
Yeah, it's like at a central desk or workstation rather.
Is there any like pictures or like
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you let us know, Archie? Any personal belongings?
No, there definitely would. Because I feel like he would have like graduation photos, like maybe other like childhood photos just lying around.
Yeah.
Like, even
So-
just like photos of just like random family memories and stuff, just so he has something to keep him like
Yeah.
in memory of home,
Go
even
ahead,
though
give
his parents
me-
are just one level up.
Go ahead and give me another investigation DC 10.
13 on the die? 16.
16. All right. So having beat that 10, the first thing you get is that you're looking at these pictures and it's that guy. It's that fucking weirdo from the border station the other day. He's in every single one of these pictures. Except for what's very clearly, it looks like a wedding photo, but you can see that it's two old, maybe like a recommitment ceremony of two older people
Okay.
that you see in some of these other photos and are able to figure out are probably his parents.
Okay, so in my mind, I'm like, this man, I intimidated the hell out of him. This man looks like the kind of guy who moans when he wipes. What is going on? Why
What?
is he involved in this?
What? What is wrong with you? Moans when he wipes? Where did that even come from?
We're gonna. Gabby's just out here spilling real facts about Maggie.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
This
you're
is
so creepy.
This is a joke. I cannot confirm nor deny that that's true because I do not know.
It's true. Okay, so I am definitely wondering like how this guy knows Lillian.
Yeah.
How
let me give
Lillian
you-
knows about
sorry.
this spot.
And as you're thinking about that, I'm going to give you the rest of your investigation check since you beat
Yeah.
it by more than 5.
Yeah.
You see 2 sets of tire tracks, followed by 2 sets of bike tracks from where the dust in the shop has been thrown out behind them, followed by a 3rd set made by a wheeled trailer. And it looks like they headed out that open garage door.
Okay. Well, I know I'm supposed to meet Lillian here, so I think like I'm gonna like definitely take note of that and like put it in my like take
And-
a picture and keep it in my brain.
I'll say, knowing that you're supposed to meet Lillian here, you take a second, you look at your data pad quick to check the time. You still got about 40 minutes until the time Lillian had written down.
Okay, so then I'm going to still was there a sink that I could have rinsed my boots off?
There is, for sure. Archie
Okay,
lives here.
so
There's
I
I'm gonna
would've-
say I'd say that's probably up in the loft, up in like the little apartment area if you want to head up there.
Yeah. I'm just looking for a sink. I would maybe investigate what's in there. Just like to see the vibe of this guy. Because it looks like he owns a shop, is a collegiate, moans when he wipes, is somehow a naked dead dude is in his shop. Like, I'm just gonna use a sink.
Yeah.
And hope to God there's not anything worse in
Yeah,
that.
Go ahead and give me one more investigation check.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know you need to hit at least a 15. If you hit a 25, something big happens.
I rolled a 3 on the dice. There's no
Okay. Yeah, you don't really find anything new.
way. I hate that. Okay. Well, I'm going to use the sink, clean my boots off, and then carefully find my way out around this
What I'm
body.
going to let you know is that as you're rinsing your boots off, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Oh no. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
Footsteps. Squelching footsteps as they step through that same... You recognize the sound because you made it not 10 minutes ago. Of boots lifting up out of that puddle.
What I'm going to do is hide, but be able to like kind of see a little. Like I wanna stay out of sight, but I wanna know who just came in.
Cool. Go ahead, give me a stealth check.
Okay. 17 plus 2, so a 19. And if possible, I want to. Well, you know what? I wanna see who this is before I do anything, or if I recognize this person. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, 19.
You duck down here in the loft, just sort of behind the barrier around it that stops, like the railing that stops Archie from falling out of it.
He would. No.
And you see about a cloaked figure, hood up, about 5'4", look down at the ground, look over at the body, and start to scan the room. And begin to try to climb up into the rafters. And fall. As they fall, the hood falls back, and you see Lillian.
Okay.
Who takes 6 damage from the fall.
Okay.
Fuck!
I'm gonna like whisper, Lillian. Hey, it's me. Do you see that naked dead dude?
Yes, Aurora, I see the dead man.
Yeah, you're like covered in his blood. There's a sink up here.
Fine, okay. And she scuttles up to the loft to start cleaning off in the sink too.
Okay. So we're like straight up in Archie's studio apartment.
Aurora, was that...
No! I just got out of the hospital. I showed up, and then there's just this naked dead dude on the ground. I don't know what's going on. I looked at pictures on the desk. I saw this guy that I saw one time at a checkpoint. How do you... Okay, so what's going on?
A lot, Aurora. You asked me to get you more hands-on work, so I asked you to meet me at here, which is supposed to be a safe meeting point. I don't know what's really going on here. I don't know who that is.
I have a question.
Yes.
I could roll a d10 if you'd like me to, but I need to know if this guy is hung.
We're going to go with no.
Poor guy.
Perfectly average.
Okay. I'm gonna say to Lillian, be like, is this something that we should like clean up? Or
Yes, it is. The owner of this shop is a good friend to our network. We don't want any trouble coming down on his head.
okay, I trust you.
Um, God. Bleach. And she begins digging around looking for things to clean up with.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm trying to see if there's something that I can do. Like, I mean, I'm cool with, my meds have kicked in, so I'm cool with gore. I'm cool with straight up cutting this man up.
Okay.
Um,
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you some time to think about what you want to do with this body and this room and all that.
yeah,
And
I
we're gonna
cannot
cut.
Google how to dispose of a body. So I'm just gonna go off.
No, it's okay. Use incognito and then search on Bing.
Yeah, I do have a VPN and a
I'm
thing that
joking.
bounces. No, I'm gonna do it.
We here at Heroes and Hooligans do not approve of the illicit disposal of bodies in real life.
Wink.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna figure out.
Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and cut over to Dr. Archie Edric. We're really having fun with the banners tonight, ain't we, gang? Dr. Edric, you and Tony have just parked your bikes here in the lot behind his abode, we'll go with.
Yeah.
Mark, you're still in the back of the trailer. You can feel it come to a stop. It's you, Double Zed, and Dale back here. Zed looks up at you. All right, are we where we're going then?
I'm not sure. All I know is that we're stopped. I'm gonna go out and check.
All right.
See if I can get you some coffee while I'm at it.
Yeah, Mark.
And head out of the trailer to see what's going on.
You and Zed. Human roar. You head out of the trailer and you see. I don't know if Mark's been this deep since his service.
No.
I even think when you were this deep, it was always all right. It was honestly a very similar vibe. It was you're in the transport, you're out of the transport, you're on the mission, you're back in the transport.
Flashbacks.
Yeah. Never get used to the smell down here.
Always had that pungent smell. Rats, I swear.
Tony looks over his shoulder. Hey, those rats are nicer than most of the fucking consortium.
I mean, yeah, I did feed a stray rat or two because they were cute, but they did have a smell.
They do. You do get used to it. I promise.
Yeah.
Well, let's. I guess, yeah. Let me show you around.
Yeah.
And he leads you up to a room about 4 floors up in this building. Looks like it takes up about half the floor. And you can see scattered blueprints, pieces of scrap machinery, metal, and a massive white box made of some sort of plastisteel that is closed.
What on earth are you working on in here? What on Eden are you working on in here?
Little self-improvement project.
Right. You got coffee?
Yeah, I got coffee.
Okay.
Over there, machine does espresso too.
Bread and coffee.
And Tony sidles up to you, Archie. Hey,
What?
let's maybe try to keep the project on the down low while they're here.
Whatever you say.
Hey,
I
look,
could use extra hands getting down to the fucking nuclear reactor, but it's your project.
let's just for a second until we figure out what our next step is.
You got it. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you.
Maybe not Dale, but it's safe with me, so.
Dale wouldn't spill my secrets, and besides, he's in the trailer still anyways. Actually, we should probably go get Dale before he gets stolen.
Oh no, yeah, we should get that robot. I'm going down and I'm retrieving Dale from
Dale's still there, no worries.
Okay.
And you go down, and between the two of you try to muscle Dale up the stairs. You know, I have legs. The servo motors have just been burnt out for about 3 years.
Oh my god, Dale, this fucking shit again.
You have spare servo motors, Archie. It's just about taking the time to put them in me.
Yeah, and maybe if you were a little nicer, I'd get it done a little quicker now, wouldn't we?
Maybe if I had legs, I'd be a little nicer.
Are you sure it's not too late to put him back in the trailer?
I mean, it's your bot.
No, I don't trust him not to snitch on me. We're bringing him in.
All right, and you both finish getting Dale up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Set him down, probably on like the couch or something.
Yeah.
Dale looks around. Nice digs.
Wow, a genuine compliment from Dale. Who would have thought to see that? I'm doing an insight check on the bot. I don't know if he's being honest.
Go for it.
That's a 7. That is a hot fucking 7.
Dale just likes everyone else more than he likes you.
That's you know what?
Going on here. That's clearly it.
Yeah. No, that's fucking fair.
The Dale is actually, you said 7?
Yeah.
All right, so that's a failure by more than 5. What I'm going to give you here is something that Archie thinks is very insightful. Above the table, I'm going to tell you it's only partly true. You see Dale interact with yet another person other than you in a positive way. And you realize that going through all of Dale's complaints and arguments with you, it always comes back to, you made me this way. And you think Dale resents you for giving him life.
Interesting. I do think there might be one thing Dale might not resent me for. I gave him one more button.
All right. And Archie.
Yeah.
It's about now that you get a little ding on your data pad.
Yeah. I'm checking it. Just an email from the consortium. Oh boy.
Dr. Edric, I hope this email finds you well. We wanted to broach
It does not.
We wanted to broach the topic of perhaps becoming partial partners in your business with you.
I'm reading it a little further if there's more information to it.
I'll go ahead and just summarize for you. Basically, they want to buy you out.
Okay.
They want to buy out 30% of your stake in the business, and they inform you that they're planning on buying Gills as well.
I'm gonna come back to that at a different time.
Would you like to know the first offer?
Sure, why not?
For 30% of your stake in the business, they are willing to pay you 250,000 credits.
Oh boy, that's a lot of zeros. That's like 4 zeros.
That's exactly 4 zeros. Mark, you can go ahead and make an insight check on Archie if you want in this moment, as you hear the ding and see him start to read.
Insight. Let's do. That's a 9.
9. You can't really read how Archie's feeling. It's just sort of neutral.
Get the espresso over to Double Z.
Well, no, I don't think Archie's neutral about it. I think there's like definitely a look of art on. Oh,
that's the image Mark gets. Unless you want to project your emotions freely for anyone to see.
No, I'll do it. Like I don't think Archie's like trying to hide anything, especially after the day that they just had.
Go for it.
I think Archie's like, he looks at the email and he kind of like sees all the numbers and stuff. Like he's skeptical about the consortium, especially today. But after seeing their willingness to like, you know, give a lot of money on top of the lots of money Archie already got from the first gig, 550,000 credits on my person doesn't seem like a fucking bad deal. But I think what Mark sees on Archie's face is kind of just like a piqued interest a little bit. Like kind of like when you're walking into like a haunted house, like a fun house, kind of like a haunted fun house, and like you're kind of looking for like the catch of it all, but you're still kind of like okay.
Excited.
You're just like reading.
You're like a little excited.
Yeah, but nervous as hell about it.
Yeah. So you see nerves and excitement flash across Archie's face as you're handing this espresso to Zed. And Tony looks at you, Archie, raises an eyebrow.
What?
You look a little excited there, Archie. Good news?
Archie kind of clicks out of his email, and he's just like, no, it's just something from my parents.
Give me a deception.
That's a 16.
Nat 1. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I hope they're... was it important? Well, if it was important, you would have told us.
No, it's about... it's about this weekend building the arm with my dad.
Oh, okay. You can make that insight as well, Mark, if you want, but you don't have to. I'll say you'll make it at disadvantage, though, because you don't know Archie. You know Archie through Tony, and Tony has clearly already accepted it as truth.
7.
7. Yeah, Archie's an honest man.
Yeah. Email from parents. You know, whatever. Parents are worried. Whatever. Yeah.
And I think at that moment, Archie kind of has the moment of, oh, fuck, my parents. Oh, God, how are we going to get back up to the second level after we just killed a guy? And I think the panic starts finally setting in.
Yeah, as you realize that not only did you kill a man, you left your shop wide open with the body in there.
And all the money.
Yeah, and all the money.
Mormons.
And we're going to cut over to Yakruta. Yek, you are at the back door of this bar. Servitor face to face with you in the full gold armor. the unsmiling, unfeeling metal face carved upon the helmet, looking out at you. Ready to run, little rabbit?
Well, given I just had a terrible fight with my boyfriend, yes, I'd like to get out of here.
Hell yeah, give me deception.
I'll take that. Nat 20 for 28.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What happened?
Well, he just wants me to do things that I just don't really want to do. And my parents would be completely and utterly appalled at me if I agreed to go along with this. I need to go home to my mom right now.
What? Is he in there? He's in there still?
Up there. Yeah, somewhere in there. I don't know where he is. I ran away.
You can see he reaches down, draws his sidearm. What's he look like? We'll take care of him.
Big, beefy, bald, lots of tattoos, biker chain hanging from his side. You know, real bad boy. I thought it was going to be fun, and my mom warned me against it, but I just want to go home.
Do you have a picture?
No, why would I have a picture right on my hand? No.
We just want to make sure we're detaining the right people for disturbing the peace of lovely young women such as yourself. Here, well, you know what? We've got a little bit of a safe space for people back there. And he points down the road. You see a little gathering where it looks like other people who have been walking around this building have been herded. Why don't you go wait over there, and I'll bring him out as soon as we have him. You can tell me which one he is.
Can I call my mom?
Yes, of course. Just go to the safe zone, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, so she'll do that because she had left all of the trackable items in that room when she left.
Yep, and you see as he like you walk out of the doorway, and he immediately moves in, and you can tell he's abandoning his post. Like he was supposed to stay at this door to catch any other runners. He's going in to try to be the macho cop.
Sure. Once I get towards the safe area, I'd like to look around and then like stealth my way out of there.
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception. And I'll say you can even just give me perception before you like leave the back door area.
Sure.
So you know what you want to do leaving from there.
I've got an 18 perception.
18. You see servitors in that same armor on patrol. And it does look like they're not rounding up civilians that are walking around for arrest, clearly, but they are partitioning them off into this safe zone. You do think you would have to sneak your way out of here.
Yeah.
Certainly. So go ahead and give me that stealth. And I'll give you a head count. You see about 8 on patrol. Which
26
is
stealth.
26. You're a ghost. Moving. I think the first thing you do is you actually see an access ladder on the building next to you. You climb up the access ladder and you are moving along the balconies and the rooftops.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very.
Where is Yek headed?
She would check her data pad to see if there had been any messages from her contact who she had already messaged previously.
Yep.
If nothing,
you get a message back. You do have a message waiting. I've got a drone out with a set of jackers and coordinates in a parcel. Where do you need it?
So I think if they're sending something to me, I would probably find like a dark, secluded rooftop area or something she could get onto to meet with the drone and get the package.
Yeah, you get up on the rooftop. You see the drone flies overhead. the package shoots out towards you, landing in the ground, landing on the rooftop at your feet. It is a steel cylinder about a foot long by about 6 inches wide. You know how to open it. Just grab and twist.
Yeah, so she'll do that.
You open it up and you find a set of 4 tracker jackers, which can be, when applied to a tracker, will allow you to override the signal so it looks like it's coming from somewhere else. And you find a little sheet of flimsoplast, artificial paper, with coordinates written on it for a safe house like you requested.
Perfect. So, just in case, she'll install one of the tracker jackers to her own wrist pad, and after doing that, she'll send
where do you want the location to show at?
I think she would have it show at the last club that she worked at.
Okay, cool.
Because it wouldn't be out of character for her to be in a place like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So after doing that, she would send a encoded message from her data pad to MSG and Archie, giving them the new location. And we'll say something along the lines of like, no tech unless it can't be traced.
All right. You get the coords for this new location sent over to Archie and MSG. Both of you receive them. This is a safe house on the 13th floor. Mark, go ahead and give me a lore check. DC is 16.
That's an 11 for a 10.
Your dice really hate you today, huh?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've ever seen Mark roll above a 12.
I have.
Quite honest.
I have.
I mean, when I was cooking, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's true. When you're cooking.
Not when you're cooking for me, though.
Well, also when he was coming to beat your ass.
That too, but I beat his ass better. So
That's true. That was Yakruta that beat my ass, that knocked my ass out.
Yeah, you fully missed, Archie. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you both get these coordinates.
Anybody else get a thing to data pad coordinates?
yeah.
I just got.
Do you recognize the number at all? I don't have this one registered in my data pad.
I'm assuming, Yek, that you communicated who was sending it to them.
Yeah, with something along the lines of some sort of code that they would recognize her rather than just saying flat out, because she doesn't need another cover burned.
Yeah. Something like this is your friend from earlier. Here's
say something
place.
like
here's that
Tail.
meetup. Yeah, here's that meetup place I told you about. So yeah, you can both figure out easily that it's Yakruta sending these messages.
All right.
And it is in reference to the safe house that you talked about with her earlier.
Well, could be a safer location than here.
I mean,
on that lore check, you said you got a 10.
Yeah.
Something's familiar to you about those coordinates, but you don't know what. It might not be the exact location, but there's something in that area,
Hey, Double Z, do these coordinates look familiar to you? They seem something's.
Do you want to roll Zed's lore check for him?
Sure.
I'll let you know Zed adds a +5.
no.
A plus what?
Plus 5.
A plus. Damn. 13.
15?
13.
God, you're right. Those do look familiar.
Something I don't. Maybe some from when we were enlisted.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to count you hitting it on the head out loud there as a help action. You can roll for Zed once more.
With my right hand this time.
I'm giving you guidance from not knowing you and very far away. Oh no. Oh
Nat
no.
I rolled a 3. Plus 5.
You need new
Vinny-
dice.
Vinny, this is your friend speaking. This isn't Archie Edric. This is your friend Maggie speaking.
Uh-huh.
Hand him over.
Oh.
You're not allowed to roll
I like-
anymore. Just
I like my ketchup and mustard dice.
Just put him down. Just put him
All
down.
right. But it's gotta be, because like that's where we met, and if it's familiar to both of us.
Why would they have coordinates to a safe house that
Well,
we would know about?
It's something. It's the area. It's something.
Oh,
familiar.
Okay. Why would there be in the same area? Something's not right. I don't
She
feel
Wait a
didn't tell you
minute.
she had
Hold
a
on.
cousin. She said she had a cousin that you could come and stay with. She did
Can
tell you.
I use my defiant trait to help them with this roll?
Sure. Sure.
I-
We'll say, because help gives advantage. This D4
Yeah.
gets added to the 13.
Yeah.
So you need a 3 or a 4 on this to succeed.
That was a 1.
Love it.
Yek is unburnable.
It just keeps
I know,
getting better.
Hey, what do they say? Be good or be good at it, right?
Damn.
One of those things.
But yeah, it's just there's something in that area that's familiar to you, but it's like it's
If
our
we
cousins
if
just be nearby. You know,
If
it's not the nicest area, for sure. It's pretty shady, so it makes
Mhm.
sense why you would have operated near there, and it makes sense why it'd be a good place to hide.
we doctor, if we go this area, we gotta make sure to keep an eye on our 6, because me and Zed, Double Z know, at least we're familiar with the area. But I'm not sure. I mean, it's just her cousin, so her cousin probably just lives there. Or
I turned
I
to
don't
20
know.
and I'm like, are you familiar with the 13th level?
Well, I mean, yeah, which part? Here, let me see those chords.
I like show him the data pad.
Trying to get all the rolls possible.
We need these answers, Vinny!
Oh yeah, that's right under ego territory.
Ego territory.
Yeah, the Ego Harmony Collective. The I don't know what we call them anymore. We don't call them terrorists anymore.
Close enough.
The Independent Nation? Sure, we'll go with that.
That's a word for it.
Yeah, it's like I don't think it's technically in their terror. I think that's a free zone, but
Is it safe? Like if we go in there,
he looks around, walks over to a window. You hear 6 gunshots in quick succession. Probably safer than here, honestly. And well, you're probably safer from the average person than here. I'd say this is safer from Overlook. But
then I guess that's our answer. We're going.
Got nothing better to do.
all right. You send a message back to Yek letting them know.
Yeah. I just send back Roger, be there. Send it off.
So I'm on 2 right now, right?
Yep, you're on 2, heading,
Okay.
and you'd be heading basically halfway across the globe. You'd have to hop a tram,
Yeah.
and then down. Same for you guys. This is like to give perspective. This is above modern day France. This is above current France that you're going to, and right now you're in New York City.
Interesting. Okay.
Wow. All right.
There's bullet trams that'll get you there in 30 minutes, but the world is much bigger, but also much smaller than it used to be.
Yeah, I think while she's up on the roof after sending out the message and such, she will change her clothes into something more mundane. And that would look like a frail female in distress, pissed off at their boyfriend sort of thing, so she can keep up with that. Would she know of any places on 13 where she could do a dead drop for the trackers to have them grab them before they get to the safe house?
Okay, you don't have the trackers. You left them behind, remember?
No, I got the ones that came in the tube. The tracker jack.
The jackers?
Yeah.
One of them is used, so that's disposable.
3 left.
Yeah, you could just keep those. Are yours. Those go on your inventory.
Right. I just want to put them. I wanted to put them someplace where Archie and MSG could grab them and install them before they hit the safe house.
You'd probably have to meet up with them somewhere else then. There's not a dead drop between, like, you'd have to meet up somewhere locally before, probably. There's not a dead drop that you would both run into on your way there.
Is there a noodle stand at the tram depot?
Yes.
Gotta have that ramen.
Great.
I don't see why there would be.
She's
So
gotta
she'll reply
get
to-
it to make up for the last one. Mark.
She'll reply to the group chat there that she's got started. Like, I'm totally starving. Let's grab noodles at the station. And some like winky face emoji and a little takeout box emoji.
All right. We're going to cut back as you all begin to head off to Station Gamma. We're going to head back to Aurora Avard. Aurora, we're just going to do the body disposal off scene, actually.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You and, sorry to make you waste time thinking about it.
No, it's all good. I only did a bunch of research. We're fine.
You and Lillian are able to dispose of this body.
Before that, I want to check his pocket. Well, I know he's
There are no
naked. Were there any
pockets.
clothes?
No. Yak stripped him of everything.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure if there was any identifying something that was gone.
He's got one pocket left.
Can I?
Do you want
It's
to?
his prison.
Do you
pocket.
really
probably
Why,
don't want
Gabby?
to.
Do you want to go in there? I don't think you do.
It's the prison pocket.
You're talking about the butt?
Yes, I'm talking about the
Yes.
prison pocket.
Where else do you think we're talking about?
I don't know.
He's naked. What other
Says
pocket
the
do you
one
think he
that
has?
Thinks the person moans. Looks like he moans when he wipes.
Wait, hold on. I can't say this out loud.
And yet you are.
No, I'm putting it in the chat.
No. No.
Anyway,
A little bit of history here, actually. A little bit of history lesson because our characters would know this. The Solaris Synarchy was founded out of the remains of the Catholic Church.
oh, okay. Okay.
Oh God, I fear for what that means. Okay, moving on.
No,
just to
that
answer-
answers.
Just to answer
question.
Gabby's back chat question that they refused to say out loud of, does he have foreskin?
Well, I didn't know if that was like. I don't know if that was okay for me to say.
I asked you if you wanted to
I
shove.
can't
I
believe
asked you if
I
you
only
wanted to
took
shove
2
your
hits
hand
with
into
my
his prison
pen, and
pocket.
I am somehow the least out of pocket in this whole session right now.
All right,
Next
we're
to Huli.
gonna keep going though.
Okay, so
And Lillian, after you're done disposing of the body, all right. I'm gonna call the owner. I'm gonna call the owner here, and try to see if I can figure out what happened.
okay. Can
Oh, go ahead.
can I look around the shop? I know I did like an investigation to see like whether there was somebody in there, but can I look around the shop, see if there's I don't know, anything?
I'm gonna say you've
Like a
already
stash
made.
of a bunch of chits?
No, I'm gonna say you've already made 3 separate checks looking around here. We're gonna cap it there. You think you've explored this place pretty thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay, so
Sucks.
so Lillian is calling this
she's
owner.
She's right there with you. She's like, you should hear this. And she.
Archie's picking up.
I didn't say your data pad was ringing, Archie.
Well, who else is the owner?
This is Gil. Can I help you?
Oh, fuck!
Gil, it's Lillian. Oh, shit. And you can hear, like, rustling as someone puts clothes on and picks and puts and switches it over to a video call. Lillian! What's the occasion? Bit of a tried to use the meeting point at your shop, and looks like there was a bit of a kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
I don't know anything about that. I haven't been to the shop in a week. I'm actually selling the place. Oh. Okay. Well, let's is there okay.
Wait, okay.
The kid who runs the place for you. Do you know anything about him? Like, go ahead.
When I hear that he's selling the place, do I remember?
Yes, you do.
That name.
That Edric's Quantum Resonance and Repair.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I like ask Lillian to mute real quick and be like, ask him who's buying it?
Oh, sure. Who's your buyer, Gil? Well, I've got a couple people sniffing around. The kid who runs the place for me is looking to buy out my share if he can afford it. But if he can't, I'm probably just going to put it up for auction. Consortium's bidding big around here, and could be a big chunk of change in my pocket. Lil, you see, sort of mutes again. So Gil's not in this for the philosophy or the morality. Gil's in this for the money.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Unmute. All right, Gil. Why don't you? The kid's the only other one who works here, right? Yeah. Put me in touch. All right. And you see Gil, and Archie now.
Archie picks up. Wait. What number do I see first?
You see Gil's caller ID.
Oh shit! I like immediately start booking and trying to answer on my wristpad. I'm like, hey, Gil.
Archie.
What's up? Hi.
I have a contact who wanted me to arrange an introduction with you.
Oh,
all right if I add them to a line?
Yeah,
Great.
sure.
Hi, this is Lillian.
Hi, Archie Edric.
Are you turning your video on?
No, I'm not.
All right.
I don't want Gil to know where I am right now at all.
Cool. Yeah, she said she stopped by the shop and it looked like there was a little bit of a kerfuffle.
I kind of just looked at Tony and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, there was an incident.
You got it handled?
Define handled.
Is it going to cause problems for me selling my share?
That depends on how you see a dead body as hurting your chances of selling the shop.
Lillian chimes in. I got that handled.
Oh, whew. Then we're fine.
Anyways, was it Archie? Pleasure.
Yeah, Archie Edric.
Gil, how involved has your little apprentice been?
Well, I'm not his apprentice, actually. I just kind of like run the shop for him. It's kind of like a front. I mean, if you think about it that way, but
So I'm taking it not very.
God. Fucking. I mean, I've done some jobs for Gil.
Alright, so you're where are you? We'll come meet with you and we'll
We're headed to the 13th level right now. I can forward the coordinates. Do I?
probably safer to speak them out loud.
Gil, how trustworthy is this person, though?
More than me.
All right, shit. I give her the coordinates. That's all I need to know. And Gil would never fucking lie to Archie, so he's got no fucking reason to.
He owns you.
Exactly.
At least for the next week or two.
Fair. Fair as hell.
All right. All right. Lot to handle tonight. What exactly happened, Dr. Edric? If you want, if you're going to be honest, you can just say I give her a summary to save your time.
Oh, complete honest summary.
All right, cool.
Archie's going to be recklessly honest about this.
Right.
Mistake.
Do you know how the Synarchy knew to come to your shop?
No fucking clue. We just
Someone in the party figured it.
And...
Someone in the party figured it out last time. I don't remember if they shared.
Was it because I had to get my chip replaced soon? Because that's what he said. That.
That's what he said.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay.
I believe your crew figured out that there was a tracker that you didn't remove.
Oh shit! A tracker in the truck. I thought we got rid of all that. Then where's the fucking tracker?
It's not in the truck. It's in the chips. It
was in your uniform that was issued to you by them.
Yeah, that's right.
Then I don't think she would have relayed that to us.
Yeah, I don't think. Actually, no, I don't think
Okay.
Yek did. So yeah, you have no idea.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. We stripped that
You
truck.
do know there was.
right
You do know there
before
was a tracker on the truck, but Yek told you they
Yeah.
took care of it.
Yeah, we stripped it.
All right. Well,
I mean, we did hit that one truck on the side of the road, but that was handled by Sid. So
okay.
apparently, it was handled by
All right.
Sid.
It sounds like there's nothing for them to press you in a court on. Then, Probably the reason they showed up in the middle of the night. All right. Let's all meet at your safe house that you're going to.
We'll meet you there.
The safe house on 13 under Eco, right?
Yep. That's where we're headed.
All right, Aurora, we'll head there.
I'm wondering, do you think Aurora's ever been to the 13th level?
Do you think Aurora goes slumming it regularly?
No.
Then no.
Slumming
I don't think so.
it.
So I think she might be a teeny bit nervous about it
I think
because
if I were to
she-
guess, I'd say Aurora probably hasn't been below floor 4.
yeah, and the reason I think I'd be nervous about it is because I grew up hearing my dad say like terrible things about the people who live there, about how it's bad, yada yada. But I trust Lillian, and I know that the consortium is terrible, so I have deconstructed that
Yeah.
stuff embedded in me. So this is my first time going there, but still hesitant because I'm like, what if I get robbed?
All right. All right. And we're going to screen wipe here and come to at the tram station with Yek, Archie, Mark, Dale. Actually, is Dale coming with you, or are you leaving Dale at Tony's with Tony? Because
We're leaving Dale at Tony's
is-
locked. He's too heavy. I'm not
Yeah.
lugging him around.
Tony is not coming, to be clear.
Oh, Tony's not coming.
Yeah, Tony says, "Hey, I'm gonna hang back. I'm gonna get in touch with Sid and my my circle. Make sure everyone knows that there's a chance we were followed, or a chance that
Yeah.
we're known."
Hey, if anything happens, just contact me. I just want to make sure you're safe.
Hey, yeah, Dale's got his gun. I'll be fine.
Dale's got his gun. I don't know if he's that good at aiming it.
Tony looks over at Dale, and you look over too. Dale just sort of mean mugs you for a second.
Well, shit. Dale will probably protect anyone that's not me better than protecting me. So I guess I have nothing to be worried about.
Excuse me, Dr. Edric. The seventh mandate of my programming is to make sure you don't come to harm.
Yeah, Dale, and you are very mean to me with your words all the time. So what does that say about the 7th mandate?
6 sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt you.
Words hurt me deeply, Dale.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
That's a 7.
These rolls tonight.
Ha 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 ha. You are so funny, Dr. Edric.
If anyone comes to hurt you, just throw the god at them. Oh, God.
All right.
Look, Tony, I just don't want you getting in any trouble again. I
Hey.
almost lost you once today. I don't want to lose you again.
He reaches down and takes your hand. Hey, Archie. You don't got to worry about losing me. I'm gonna live forever, right? Nobody's proved I'm not immortal yet.
That's true as hell, you know? I kind of like grip his hand a little back, and we walk out.
All right.
I missed last words.
Shut up, Vinny!
And hand wave, we are now all sitting at one of the little tables in front of the noodle stand. Everyone who wants to has a bowl of noodles in front of them, whatever form you want. And Yek, you're there with your tracker jackers, with Archie, Mark, and Double Z.
Double said, I've never had noodles like this before. I gotta figure out the recipe. I gotta reverse engineer it. It just tastes amazing.
You own a restaurant.
Yeah, but I've never had noodles like this. There's a difference. Like I haven't had everything.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let's. Yeah, the noodles are really good. You should take some time to appreciate that. After we're safe.
Yeah, what do you think of
That's a
this
fair point.
puppy I'm thinking about getting? Isn't he cute? And then I'll like show my data pad, and it'll, instead of a picture to my friends that are looking, it'll be like a note, like an open note on there that says, quietly hand me your data pads, please. Like, isn't he cute and fluffy and all of that?
Oh, he's adorable. He's absolutely adorable.
Archie
Everyone
kind
give
of
me a
like,
deception, just DC 5.
yeah. I was gonna say Archie kind of does his like under the table and tries to slide it to Yak, like, or pass it to Yak. That is, you said sleight of hand, right?
I said deception, but sleight of hand works.
Deception.
Sleight of hand can work too.
Okay, I want to use sleight of hand because I'm trying to be a little bit more like stealthy about it, and that's a 16.
16, gorgeous. It was only
Yeah.
a DC 5.
Cute.
There is some kind of square on your screen, Archie, that is like cutting your face off when you go over like this way.
Oh, that's my pop
Microphone.
filter. It's my pop
Oh.
filter.
Yeah, so when they
Alright.
hand me their data pads, I'll put the
Get the jackers in there.
yeah. I will
You see,
set,
Zed does not have his data pad.
yeah, he's fine. I'll set the
So you've got
one
one
for
jacker left.
Archie. I'll set the one for Archie to be somewhere where smart people like to hang out, like a library or something. And the one for MSG will be set to some random tavern on the opposite end of the earth.
All right. So you set MSGs to
Damn. Mongolia.
you set MSGs to Ginju Tavern in deep in Solarian territory. Think like sub-Saharan region, about
Sure.
300 miles off the ground. And you set Archie's to. You set Archie's to the University Library of the Technocratic Institute.
Oh, great. That place.
Great. Sounds awesome. And I don't know Lillian or Aurora, so I don't worry about them. And I just put the extra tracker jacker away.
They're also not meeting you at the station. They're meeting you
That's fair.
in France.
Well, these noodles were great. Are you guys ready to go and hang out and watch whatever streaming service exists in this world and eat some snacks?
It's Disney minus.
Yeah, Disney
minus Kill? Absolutely. Let's do it.
Are you ready to watch the new episode about that kid who steals lightning on Disney minus with me? This is going to be such an awesome sleepover.
There's 3 minutes of content and the rest is ads.
Sounds about right.
All right. And you all hop on the tram. I just realized, hey, gang, this is for our audience as well.
Oh god.
I spent 6 hours doing sound design for this session and just
Mhm.
realized I
You're
haven't
not
used a
playing.
background track once.
Oh no!
Rough.
Well,
That's rough,
better
buddy.
late than never.
L. F. Just take it. Just take it.
I'm taking the L.
Spooky. She's something.
As you get on the tram, the wind rushes around. It is a roar, so loud that you cannot hear yourself breathe. You look at your friends around you. You look at the thousands of people packed into this train with you. and you realize you don't know a single one of them, what their motives are, what they want, if they want something from you,
Yeah.
or if they're here for you.
I was gonna say Archie kind of has his hand like loosely gripping his vibro dagger the entire time they're on the train.
Yeah, MSG's like back in military mode of like covert operations of like, yep, watching everything possible.
I
Everyone
spend
go
my
ahead.
time around scumbags so they don't bother me none.
Yeah, everyone go ahead and give me perception checks.
Okay, perception.
Oh,
+0. That's a 12.
As the
That's a
train
9.
pulls out of Station Gamma. 12 and a 9,
I've got a dirty 20.
dirty 20. Yakruta, you see the first thing you see is the heads of the crowd begin to just shift slightly, one by one and two by two, as you see someone is pushing their way through the crowd towards the rest of you. You cannot see the person as they are hidden by the crowd around them, but you can see that there is someone moving in your direction, directly towards the four of you.
Yeah, and since we can't hear anything, I think I would tap on their shoulders and just point in that direction.
Get my, just kind of slyly, well, not slyly, well, subtly get my hand on my blade, ready for, whatever may occur.
They break through the crowd, and you see Sid.
Do I see Sid?
All three of you see Sid, and he's waving.
I kind of had like that like very high alert, like stoic, like resting bitch face on, and then the second I lock eyes with Sid, it kind of like cracks and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
You get you see Sid's trying to speak, cannot be heard, and bloop, you get a message on your data pad, Archie. I thought that was you I saw on the platform.
I shoot him back. Are we meeting you here? What the hell are you doing here?
Going to visit my sister in Eco Territory. I just saw you on the platform.
I'm shooting Tony a message being like, do you know Sid's at the 13th level? ? Send. Anything about a sister? ? Send.
Sid doesn't have any family.
Interesting. ... Send. And then I send Tony my immediate coordinates. Like I drop the pin and I send it to him. Also,
You drop the pin. The pin is immediately useless because you're on a bullet train going 600 miles an hour.
I thought we were on a platform. My bad.
No, this is on the train.
Do you know those people that perform on like trains and subways and stuff? What are they called? Buskers?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Great. So usually when that happens, people kind of like crowd around and do that. So Yek is gonna find one of the poles there that you would hold on to on the tram, and she's gonna put her performance skills and her artful dancing to use.
Beautiful.
And kind of like draw the attention of people because this feels very sus to her, and assassins don't assassinate when they're being watched.
Yeah. Hey, great move by choosing a visual performance here because an auditory one would not have worked.
Right.
Give me that performance check. I'm going to say 15 will draw a small crowd, 20 and up. It's going to be like shoulder to shoulder. People can't move without pushing somebody away.
While
Great.
she's doing that, I'm going to use infuse item that I have as an engineer trait, and I'm going to enhance my blaster pistol.
Okay.
I've got a
So,
15 plus 8 for performance.
23. As you begin to dance, people crowd around, and it's a little uncomfortable in more ways than one. Like, you are seeing people begin, like, some people are beginning to leer, some people are clearly appreciating it just for the art, but it's, and you see people start to get a little rowdy in the crowd around you.
Good. That's
Mark,
exactly
anything you're
what-
doing here in preparation?
Well, I know I recognize Sid, right?
Yep, you recognize Sid.
I don't know anything is sus currently because I'm not aware of the conversation they're having.
No.
I see Yakruding performing for whatever reason, which throws me off. So I'm gonna keep my hand on my blade and just watch and make sure of what's
Yeah.
going
But
on.
yeah. Archie, Sid sends you another message. What are you guys doing here?
In
Busy
between levels.
minus chill.
Disney minus and chill. In between levels, ... was looking at pieces of equipment.
Does Eco Harm? Is there something over by Eco Harmony you need to pick up?
No, I'm heading back to the second level.
Mm-hmm. Why are you on the train over there then, Archie?
Is Archie's face like getting stressed out,
Yeah, I think it is.
like sweating,
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
panicky?
Yeah.
I look at Sid. Does his face look like?
Give me an insight.
I'd give you
I'll give you on
I'm
first
all
glance.
out.
Sid looks very happy, like jovial, like, oh hey, I just ran into friends.
Right. Of course, it's just running into friends. That's all.
Oh, I fear for what may have happened. I fear someone may have gone to therapy in a derogatory manner.
You were gonna give me something? I thought you said
No,
no. Okay.
no. I told you Sid's base state, which is like he looks happy, but that's all I was going to give you. What's the roll?
10.
10?
God fucking damn it, Vinny, stop rolling your dice.
Sid looks happy. Archie, you're welcome to make a check as well.
Thank you, I will.
Yeah, you can make insights on anybody anytime you're in a conversation with them.
MSG's gonna kind of
That's a 15.
sidle up to
Sid just looked real happy to see you guys.
Fucking
Dr. Archie and be like, everything okay? What's going on? You look panicked.
shit.
You cannot hear him.
Oh.
To be clear, you are all deafened right now.
Oh!
By the sound of the wind rushing past this train going 600 miles an hour.
Oh, okay. I don't know thieves' cant or hand signs.
I'm gonna cast encrypted message to MSG.
That works. Cool.
I may have accidentally blown our cover. Be on alert. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Sid.
I look at Sid and try to see if there's a thing on the side of his head.
There's not.
I'm
can
going
just
to
tell you straight up.
pointedly use
Okay.
Sid as the object of my affection as my dance takes place. I'll make sure to use my tail to like rub his leg and stuff like that to draw attention to his area as I move my dance there.
What's
I'll
what's the
say
next stop on this train?
it is
Coming up?
so it's a bullet train. It goes one
Okay.
location to another.
Okay, so how much longer do we have on this train?
30-minute ride. I'd say it's probably been about 15 already.
Okay, shit. All right, fuck.
Mystery tries to keep he's gonna keep a calm face because he's used to situations that are stressful, and keeps his hand on his blade, waiting, just looking around, trying to be nonchalant.
Sid turns to you and waves at you as well, Mark.
Yeah.
And he points to a seat next to whichever one of you would like. There's an empty seat next to one of you.
No. Nay. I'm gonna shoot Tony one last message. Sid's acting really weird. I don't know what's up. If you don't hear from me by tomorrow morning, I need you to come to the 13th level and try to find me.
Okay. You send that message off. About another 5 minutes pass of this awkward social standoff. And you get a message back. Archie, Sid's here with me.
I'm gonna cast encrypted message again.
Yep. Go ahead. As you do that, I'm going to ask for a deception at advantage to hide your reaction to that message.
Okay.
At advantage because it's just something you roll.
I thought you said disadvantage.
No,
I
at
thought
advantage.
Okay. Oh, baby. That is a 19.
19. You see Sid's face fall.
Hey, MSG.
Yeah, go ahead and
That's
you
not
get your
Sid!
you get your message off as this happens.
That's not Sid.
I draw my blade and
Alright.
rush him.
I'm getting my blast.
And what's going to happen here is we're all going to roll initiative.
Yep.
Fuck! Oh, that wasn't bad.
Jesus Christ! Rolls keep on going. 7.
You need. I joke about this. Vinny.
All right. We got to keep
When
it
you
rolling.
make
We're
low
at an hour.
dice rolls, I feel
Maggie,
really bad.
Maggie, we're at an hour 50. We got to keep it rolling. We don't got time to do bits about dice rolls and stuff.
20.
20? Vinny, total.
7.
7? Okay. Archie, Yak, what's yours?
18.
18. All right, Archie, you will be first to act.
I would
Alright.
like to use bad feeling beforehand because what it does is it gives me a wary eye bordering on paranoia. When you roll for initiative, you can move up to your speed, and it happens before initiative order is determined.
Okay. You can move up to your speed. I will let you know you're already within 5 feet of Archie, Mark, and Sid. And you gathered this crowd, so it will take an athletics check to move through the crowd.
I just don't want to be directly in front of this individual who I was using to draw attention.
I'll
So-
say you have 5 feet to back up, so you can put 5 feet between you.
Yeah, I just want to move, whether it's off to
Yeah.
the side or something. That's all I want.
Yeah, you take a quick step back. Well, you're in a train. There's not much room to move side to side, but you can take a quick 5-foot step back as people
Sure.
have come around to the front of your performance to watch you.
Wonderful.
Point of order. Have we rested at all?
You have not.
Okay. Well, I'm at 15 hit points.
Actually, you know what? We'll give you all a short rest.
Ooh.
Ooh, heal.
Um,
How do you do that?
You can roll a number of hit dice equal to your level, and you regain that many hit points.
Where the hell did I put my D8s? This is actually kind of a problem. Oh well, there it is. Sick, I get sick. Oh, I'm back to full, baby.
All right. So Archie, you are first to act while everyone else rolls their health and all that.
Okay, amazing. Oh, that changes everything. I'm gonna take my movement.
Okay, you got 5
Um,
feet. You got 5 feet of space to move in
Yeah.
before
gonna
you have to
take
start
my-
making athletics checks or acrobatics to get through the crowd.
That's fine. I want to try to rush him, and use cryogenic blow on top of hitting him with the vibro dagger
Beautiful.
for my first turn.
Beautiful. Go for it.
All right. So I'm gonna cast that. Vibro dagger. That's +5. That is 18 + 5. That's a 23 to hit.
All right. 22 will hit.
I said 23, but that's fine too.
Oh, my bad.
So 1d4 + 3 kinetic damage. Ooh, that's a 7 for kinetic damage on that. And then cryogenic blow. Do I roll anything on him? At the start of each of its turn, the target can repeat the saving throw. Oh, he has to make a strength saving throw, or else it deals 1d6 cold damage on top of everything else.
No, it automatically deals the cold damage, strength saving throw, or he gains a level of slow.
Okay. Okay, so that's 6 points of damage on top of that as well.
All right, so 13 total.
Yes.
All right, is that with your infusion?
No, I infused.
Oh, you infused the blaster. That's right.
No, yeah, no, I infused the blaster. You're right.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do the strength saving throw. Does a 17 beat your DC?
Yes.
Okay. He's not slowed, but he does take a hefty
Perfect
hit
full damage
from this dagger. And you see the mouth move. You see his mouth move. He's clearly saying something. You can't make it out.
Perfect.
Up next in our initiative order is Yakuta.
Ooh, sound move from left to right. Nice.
Okay.
Aurora, you are getting there via tram, but you're going to be going from a tram on a higher level because you're higher up. It would take you more time to descend.
I also have a question. I don't know if this is like whatever, but are they deafened as in the deafened condition?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, since blades are popping, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use my hidden blade, which will flick out from my wrist, and I would rather more incapacitate than kill. So I think she would go for like an Achilles or something along those lines.
Cool. Going for some non-lethal damage here. Go ahead and give me that attack roll. So you're moving back up in front of him.
Yeah. I just didn't want to start there in case he was in initiative before me, because that would be really bad. I'm squishy. So 22 to hit.
All right.
For 6 damage from my blade. It's kinetic damage. Does sneak attack apply?
Sneak attack would apply because Archie's also within 5 feet.
That's what I wanted to clarify. So let me roll sneak. I think it's 2, right? 2d6 right now.
Should be.
So 8 more damage. So 6 and 8, 14 total.
All right. Already not looking great. I'll let you know he's bloodied.
Hell yeah.
But you see this Sid-faced being takes that hit, and it is his turn. And he's going to swing at you with one of his massive fists.
Oh, great.
Yakuta.
Great.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, yeah.
As you take 9 kinetic damage.
21.
21. You are not pushed back 10 feet by this hit.
Great. And you said 9.
Yes. Now he's going to take his second attack now and strike you, Archie. "23 hits.
Haha, yes. What?
Archie, you're going to take 14 kinetic damage as this massive left hook crashes into your face and shatters your nose.
Amazing.
Go ahead and give me that strength saving throw.
That's a 6.
You are knocked 10 feet back and fall prone.
Amazing.
Mark, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to slash at him with my blade.
All right, go for it.
It's a nat 1.
I love it.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna change out the dice now. This is bad. This is no. I'm done. I'm done with those.
Alrighty. And we're going to go back to the top of the order. Archie, you had a 23, right? Or no, what was your
Dirty
initiative?
20.
Dirty 20?
20.
Alright. Do you want the lair to act before or after you?
Let's get weird. I'll let it act before.
Cool. Yakruta, with that massive performance check earlier, you gathered a crowd of watchers who were very entertained and just saw you get decked in the face by a massive man. They are going to aid you, and as there are so many of them, they are going to automatically hit on initiative count 20 every turn.
Wonderful.
I'm a genius.
You're not. This was Yakruta.
Yes, I am. Well, I decided the lair goes before me, so that was pretty fucking smart.
And you see they begin to... People start throwing random objects at him. Some people are, like, moving up to hit him. And he takes 8 points of damage from the crowd.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. I still don't know what you're saying. Speak up.
Archie.
Is it cool? I'm gonna use half my movement to get up from prone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use my blaster pistol with combustive shot to hit him. So that's +6 for the blaster pistol to hit.
Archie, wait, I'm sorry, Archie. Do you have tech points left?
I got him back on a short rest, and
Oh, you
combustive
do
shot
get
is
yours
at
back
will.
on a short rest.
It's a cantrip anyway, baby. I would have been in the clear.
I was thinking about last turn, actually, with cryogenic. I didn't know if that was a
I
first...
still
I
would
thought
have
that was
only
first
taken
level.
two tech points, and I had 3 left before the short rest anyway.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give me that attack roll.
So 13 plus 6, that's a 19.
19 will hit.
Amazing. So 1d6 plus 3. Okay, so
And
that's
that's
6. That's
that's
6
ign-
points of energy damage.
That's an ignition, right?
Yeah, because combustive shot, on a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, and it becomes ignited.
Okay, so he'll take that turn. He'll take that damage at the beginning of his turn, each round.
Amazing. And for my
for
bonus
one
action,
round.
yeah, and for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Cultopack at the 2nd level.
All right, go for it.
So that is 2d4.
Sorry, which power was this?
Cultopack.
Gotcha.
So that's 6. That's 6 plus 4, so that's 10 points. That's 10 points back on my end.
Nice. And you,
So I'm up to 26.
And you did how much damage total this turn? 11?
6 points of damage. No, it's just 6.
6. Okay. Gotcha. You see the breathing become ragged. Yakruta, you're up.
Okay. Rinse, lather, repeat. So 20. Oh, no, not 20. 18 to hit.
18 will not hit.
18 doesn't hit. Great. Okay. So I have Dazzling Steps, and it says when you take the attack action. It doesn't say I have to hit.
No, this is when you take the action.
So I would like to use Defensive Step, which will allow me to use sneak attack dice to give myself temporary hit points.
Go for it.
And for my bonus action, I will take... I would actually like to try to hide in the group of people.
Okay. I'm going to say we established Yakruta is fairly tall. So it's hard to be... It's a big crowd, though. Yeah, sure. Just go ahead and roll flat.
Sure. Just a flat d20 or...
just your stealth.
with my modifier.
A stealth, yeah. No, I meant flat, like not with advantage or disadvantage.
I just wanted to double check. Okay, stealth is 7, so 7 plus 18.
So 18 total?
No, 18, 25.
Oh, you roll. Got it. So 25. Yeah, you are hidden. You slink back into the crowd, crouch down. There are people around you who see you, obviously, but this guy doesn't.
Good. And that's action, bonus action, and that's what I'm going to do.
All right. You see he looks at all of you, and you can see in his eyes where he realizes this is a losing battle. He's going to turn and begin trying to push his way through the crowd further down the train. All right. He's moving through the crowd at half speed. So he's about 15 feet into the crowd at this point. And you see, and you see something hit the ground. Mark, your brain fills the sound in for you of tink, 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 as a grenade rolls on metal floor. You all have one round of actions before this goes off. Like on his next turn, at the start of his next turn, it will go off. He takes... What's your tech casting modifier, by the way, Archie? 4?
Yes.
All right, so he takes 4 more fire damage as he's running away.
Okay.
But there is a live grenade about to explode in front of all of you in 6 seconds. Mark, you're up.
Is picking up the grenade an object interaction or an action?
Object interaction.
And then throwing it, is that still object interaction?
That'd be an attack.
Where are you gonna throw it? The windows are enclosed.
You can break one.
That's true.
I'd let you attempt to break a window and throw the thing out as part of the same attack action.
Yes, please.
Okay. I will warn you again, though, that you're going 600 miles an hour.
Please, dear God, roll different dice for this situation. Okay.
Well, I'm just reminding you, you're going 600 miles an hour.
And it's pressurized, yeah. How much do you know that? So
it's not necessarily gonna kill anybody, but it's not gonna be comfy.
Would I know how to keep it from going off?
Yeah, you could do a tech check. I'll say free action tech check.
Okay. Tech. Where's tech?
MSG has an advantage from the audience as well.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah. I
Do you want
will-
to save that for whatever you have to do, or do you want to use that on this tech check?
You
Do I
might
have
want to
s-
use it on this tech check.
Yeah, you got a -1 to this, don't you?
Yeah.
And I can't give you potent aptitude right now. So you might want to use it now.
Yeah, I'll use it. Well, can I roll first and decide to use it or no?
I'll say you can roll your first one and then decide. I'll be kind here. I did just throw a grenade at you.
Thank you, benevolent GM.
Chip is so
You
nice.
threw a
sometimes.
grenade, and they have 6
I'm gonna use it.
seconds.
Hey,
I'm gonna use it.
Hey, Gabby, I didn't have to give them 6 seconds. Grenades technically go off as soon as they're thrown in Star Wars 5e.
Oh my god. So that's an 8.
You don't know how to keep it from going off.
I know how to keep the damage minimal though. I jump on it.
You jump on. Okay. Mechanically, what I'm going to do here, you can block this grenade from damaging anybody else. You will take double damage. Is that what you want to do? Split second decision. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's what he do.
All right, you're on the grenade. Archie, your turn. Crowd's turn. I lied. Crowd does not knock him out. Archie, your turn.
I'm just gonna get ready to cast Call to Pack again because I immediately see what MSG's doing and we can't risk losing him, so I have to prepare to get him back up.
All right, you're readying Colto Pack for as soon as this grenade goes off.
Yeah.
Hurt. Yakuta.
I think, shit. I think she would probably try to move after the guy because I don't think she would see the grenade or the sound.
Yeah, you're in the crowd. You're in the crowd with him. You see him pushing through. I'll say he's about 5 feet past you, further down the crowd right now.
Yeah, so I'll just try to see if I can get to him and maybe stab him from behind.
All
Oh
right.
wait, did we get any attacks of opportunity when he moved away from us?
Archie would not have because Archie was using a pistol.
I was shoved
You and Yak both would have actually. My bad.
Oh. Can we
You-
retroactively do that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll them. If you do enough damage to kill him, this grenade thing never happened. I will
Oh,
let.
great.
Well,
Retcon. Kill him.
Come on, Vinny. Come on.
Vinny, I
18.
believe in you. Thank.
What?
That
18?
doesn't hit.
No, 19. 19 hits.
Oh, I thought it was
19
18.
is the AC.
18.
18. Oh,
Vinny!
I thought you said 19. I'm sorry.
No worries.
That's a miss.
I've got a 22 to hit
All
Thank
right.
God.
for 14
Sneak attack
damage.
damage. Sneak attack damage does apply on a reaction.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
14 total.
Okay. Yakuta, you're following after him in the crowd. He is barely hanging on to life.
Great. So this will be 21 to hit
Hits.
for only 9 damage this time.
As he falls to the ground. Are you still trying to do subdual damage or non-lethal?
Yes.
Okay, he falls to the ground, knocked out.
Good.
He is unconscious, not making death saving throws because he did non-lethal. Turn
That's-
passes.
Yes. End of turn for me.
All right. Vinny, what we're going to do here, because there is a save for half,
Okay.
instead of doing a dexterity saving throw, I'm going to let you make a constitution.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're just taking this. And you're taking... So if you succeed, you'll take the normal damage for a grenade instead of the doubled from protecting.
And this is a saving throw, not ability check?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC 16.
Net 20.
Beautiful.
26.
Fucking God.
26. Haha!
Beautiful.
Finally.
Vinny, did you use a different die?
No, it's the same green one. Same green
Jesus
one.
Christ, alright.
All right, Vinny. You only take 16 points of kinetic damage.
I live, motherfuckers.
As your Colto pack goes off.
Alright, I'm first level, so you get 4 points of 4 plus
4 plus your tech modifier.
so he gets 8 points of damage. 8 points of healing back. My god. Words.
I'm at 19. So the grenade goes off. I pop up like a couple feet, go back down.
Yeah. And this
That can't be
grenade's
heard.
explosion is the first thing other than the roaring winds that you have heard since this train started moving. As you see all of the smoke is sucked away by the ventilation systems in the train almost instantaneously. And Mark Gedge is on the ground in pain.
Yeah.
And you see the crowd
Owie.
look around.
Thank that mesh armor.
We're gonna go. Anything you want to do on your initiative order, Mark, before we move back to the top and finish things out here?
Get up, sit down, and just. That's it. I got nothing else.
All right.
I'm surprised I lived. Holy shit.
Yeah. And that's the end of this encounter. As the train continues to move, and you've got about 7 minutes left. You see the doors at the other end of the train hiss open, and some of the train security moves up into the cabin during your trip. None of the crowd gives you up. Everyone points at the guy on the ground.
Yeah, I just saved everybody's fucking
And
life.
then
They better not give me up.
And then
They're not gonna give you up, they're gonna give me up for starting it.
No, and then somebody writes down on their data pad, "They all saved us from the crazy terrorist." You're all checked over. You get a little more patching up. Everyone can go ahead and heal back to full
Thank God.
as you are treated by the station guards. And we arrive on level 13, deep below the Eco Harmony Collective, in a little neighborhood known as Triada. I'll send it in back chat for spelling for your notes.
Thank you.
And that... Oh, I'm sorry. One last thing. And Archie, you see, stepping off of another train here at the platform,
Mhm.
a very familiar-looking blue-skinned woman. And that is where we're going to end this session. Thank you all for joining us. I've been your GM Chipper. With me tonight, as always, I have Hooli playing Yakruta, Maggie playing Dr. Archie Edric, Vinny playing Mark Gedge, and Gabby playing Aurora Ivard. Come and check us out on Monday, or come and check us out tomorrow for the Sumarkala stories, and check us out Monday for Delirium, a Grim Hollow campaign. And then, Hooli, correct me if I'm wrong, Thursday's launch this week, right? This coming Thursday? Huli is not here to correct me if
think
I'm
she's
wrong.
in the
Her
bathroom.
computer.
Huli is not here to correct me if I'm wrong, so I'm just going to say it boldly and say it confidently. Next Thursday, we are beginning a new series of interconnected campaign modules from Tales from the Yawning Portal, run by one of my favorite players that I've had at a table, now as a GM, Dawn. You can catch Dawn in Gilded Destinies, in all 3 seasons of Delirium, and in a number of other projects on our channel. But you should definitely check it out. See you next week or tomorrow. Bye.